Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your Saturday Referral Marketing Pearl of the Week. I hope you're enjoying these. I really love making them. I am getting emails with recommended topics or questions. You can email me at rlevinconf, rlevinconf at levingroup.com, and I'll be delighted to receive your emails. Our topic today is going to be the beginning of a series, not necessarily each week, on A, B, C, and D referring doctors. Now, honestly, I don't know in 1985 if we created the A, B, C, D concept, or if I learned it from someone else, or if anybody could have just thought it up because it's so obvious. But what we did was break up your referral base into A, B, C, and D level referring doctors. A's are your best referring doctors, often your top third. B's are your middle third, good referral sources, but either they have smaller practices or they don't send everything. C's are the ones we don't like because they don't refer very much to you, and D's don't refer at all. So we've talked about this before, but today we're going to talk about A's. And here's the message. I want one clear message in this topic today as my teaching point. And the message is never lose an A. A's are valuable. A's are very valuable. That's why they're called A's. And knowing that, we want to focus on making sure we don't lose them. So what are 3 things you can do to keep your A's, in addition to having a full-blown comprehensive referral marketing program, which you should have with your professional relations coordinator, PRC, part or full-time? Number 1, have enough strategies focused on your A's that they're hearing from you frequently. We call it touch points. I've told you about those, but you need to be touching them. But with your A's, you have to have touch points that add to the relationship. It can't just be a flyer. It can't just be a gift. It can't just be some general outreach. You want to add to the relationship with your A's. And you fill in the gaps in your marketing with all kinds of more generic things, but make sure with your A's, you're always adding to the relationship. Best way to do that is meeting in person when you can. Next best way is talking to them or a personal outreach, in addition to a full set and array of marketing strategies. The second way to do it is to ask them for feedback. You want to know in advance if everything is going well. The question is, Bill, are you completely satisfied with everything that we're doing for your patients and your practice? Don't be embarrassed to ask that question. If you really go to work every day to serve others, and I know that most people don't get up in the morning with that thought in mind. It's a phenomenal thought. How can I serve others? Then that's a natural question. What can I do to create an easier or better experience for your patients? It doesn't mean you're bad. It doesn't mean they're unhappy, but you need to get that feedback very regularly. And the third step is one you probably haven't thought about, your PRC. This is a person, part-time or full-time, that is visiting your referring offices. And she should think of herself as a liaison, as a customer service representative with those offices. And when she walks in, not only is she there to make friends and build relationships and drop things off, she's also there to talk to the staff. The staff will tell her things that your referring doctors will never tell you. We've learned a lot with our clients about how referring doctors feel, and when that feedback comes back to the specialist, you can then design strategy to act on that. And by the way, it's not bad sometimes to call the referring doctor and say, by the way, Sally, our professional relations coordinator, mentioned whatever, XYZ, and I really want you to know that that was great feedback, and here's what we're going to do. It's very important. One of the more common ones is that the phone isn't answered. Now, I know you think that in your office that's impossible, but I find that a lot of the impossibles are very possible in a lot of offices. It doesn't mean you're bad. It doesn't mean you're not trying. It doesn't mean you don't care. But little things irritate some referring doctors. Others don't even notice. Even big things. There's some big things you can do that would annoy some of your referring doctors and not others. But we never want to risk an A, because an A referring doctor can be $60,000 to $250,000 of referral production per year. And replacing an A is not overnight, it's not easy. So my message in this teaching video is never lose an A. As always, I wish you specialty practice success and increased practice referrals.